What up, y'all? It's boy, Mr. Downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Wednesday, September 5th, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Instagram, Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to me want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and they'll take you to the page. The upcoming sixth installment in the Die Hard series starring a returning Bruce Willis will be Tom McClane, a producer on the project has confirmed. Producer Lorenzo Di Bonaventura said to Empire on Sunday, "You can tell our intentions by the fact that the page we handed in for the script says McClane." He continued by saying, "We want you to get invested in John McClane ever before." Di Bonaventura also confirmed that the new film will go back and forth between the past and present, as it also explores a younger John McClane. The McClane title was also confirmed by Entertainment Weekly. A previous title for the project was Die Hard Year One. Willis has starred as John McClane in all 5 previous Die Hard installments. The new one will be directed by Len Wiseman, who helmed the 4th entry, Live Free or Die Hard. Steve Guttenberg announced on Twitter that a new film in the Police Academy series is in development. The actor said on Monday, next Police Academy is coming, no details yet, but it is in a gift bag being ready. In a response to a fan requesting that a new film in the series be made in London. Guttenberg stars as Carrie Mahoney in the first 4 Police Academy films and follows a ragtime team of police recruits as they go through training and then later fight crime. The comedy series spanned 7 movies in total, with the last entry arriving in 1994 with Police Academy Mission to Moscow. Michael Winslow and Bobcat Goldthwait were also part of the ensemble cast. The Police Academy films also spawned an animated series and a toy line. Henry Cavill has been cast as the lead role in Netflix's upcoming television adaptation of the fantasy saga The Witcher from Polish writer Andrzej Spekowski. Cavill will be seen as Geralt of Rivia, a hunter known as Witcher, who used supernatural to battle deadly monsters. The 8-episode series, based on Spekowski's best-selling novels, follows Geralt as he comes into contact with the powerful sorceress and a young princess with a dark secret. Lauren Schmidt-Hirish is serving as a showrunner with executive producer with Alec Shegerakov. Shegerakov will be directing 4 episodes, followed by Alex Garcia Lopez and Charlotte Brandstorm, each directing 2 episodes. Cavill is best known for his role as Superman across the DC Cinematic Universe and was last seen in July's Mission Impossible Fallout. Is said to be a fan of the Witcher series. The fantasy drama will mark his first television role after starring as Charles Brandon in Showtime's The Tudors. The Witcher was previously adapted into a best-selling video game series from developer CD Projekt Red. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, the latest entry in the video game series, took home awards for Game of the Year, Developer of the Year, and Best Role-Playing Game during the Game Awards in December 2015. Former football player and Bachelorette contestant Colton Underwood was announced as the next Bachelor Tuesday. An announcement was made on Good Morning America, with Underwood stating that he was hoping to end the Bachelor season engaged. Underwood, who's 26, previously competed for Becca Kerfrin's Heart on The Bachelorette Season 14, where he made it to the Final 4, and was recently seen on Season 5 of Bachelor in Paradise, where he was linked to Tia Booth. Reality is on GMA that Booth will not be a contestant on The Bachelor, and that he has remained friends with her. Also on GMA, Underwood received advice from Bachelor in Paradise couple Jade Roper and Tanner Tolbert, and Bachelor and Bachelor in Paradise Nick Vile. Tolbert says, "Look for someone that fits into your live pre-show. It's one thing to fall in love with someone with all the cameras and excitement, but if you can find that person that you can actually do everyday normal life with, that's what will last as a long term." Underwood left an impression on The Bachelorette when he told Kerfrin that he is a virgin who is waiting to have sex until he finds someone that he loves. The Bachelor Season 22 ended in March with a twist when Ari Leonenko Jr. became engaged to Kerfrin before ending things to with runner-up Lauren Burnham. Ellen DeGeneres announced Tuesday that her stand-up comedy special will arrive on Netflix on November 18th. DeGeneres made the announcement during season 16 premiere of her daytime talk show. The comedy special, her first in 15 years, will be titled Relatable. As I mentioned that I worked a lot over the summer, what I did was I went back to stand-up. I didn't do stand-up for 15 years, and I decided I just all of a sudden was like, I miss stand-up. I want to do it, so I made a deal with Netflix, and I was working on stand-up all summer. I taped it in Seattle. This is the Benyoroya Hall where I was. It was so much fun. I loved it so much. DeGeneres gave fans, members of her live studio audience, 65-inch TCL Roku television so they can view the TV comedy special. DeGeneres also released a video on Twitter of DeGeneres seemingly talking to a number of her celebrity friends on the phone about the premiere date, including U2's Bono, Reese Witherspoon, former President Barack Obama, and Oprah Winfrey. Victoria Beckham's latest photo shoot for British Vogue was a family affair. The 44-year-old designer and former Spice Girls singer posed for separate covers on the magazine's October issue, one with husband David Beckham and one with their 4 kids. British Vogue shared an image of Victoria and her children, 19-year-old son Brooklyn, 16-year-old son Romeo, 13-year-old son Cruz, and 7-year-old daughter Harper with their family dog Olive, Sunday on Instagram. Victoria spoke to the publication in honor of the 10-year anniversary of her clothing line. Victoria wrote on her own account, "Thank you at British Vogue and at Edward_NFO for celebrating my 10-year anniversary with me at VB since '08, with at David Beckham, at Brooklyn Beckham, at Romeo Beckham, at Cruz Beckham, #Harper7, and Olive." British Vogue also posted the second cover featuring Victoria and David. Victoria wrote, "Thank you at David Beckham for all your support in building my dream and business over the past 10 years. I love you." Victoria, who married David in July 1999, addressed divorce rumors and her family's bond in the cover story. The star says, "People have been making things up about our relationship for 20 years. We both realized that we are stronger together than we are as individuals. Would either of us be in the position that we are in now had we not met and been together all those years?" She also added, "It's all about the family unit. We're much stronger, the 6 of us, than we would be if we were individuals. We respect that family bond, and that is key." David praised Victoria as the most amazing wife and mummy in a post on their 19th wedding anniversary in July. Victoria had said at the Forbes Women's Summit the month prior that she strives to be the best wife, mother, and professional. Bindi Irwin is remembering her late dad, Steve Irwin, on the 12th anniversary of his death. The 20-year-old Australian conservationist and television personality paid former Crocodile Hunter star with a family photo on Instagram. The throwback picture shows Bindi with Steve, mom Terry Irwin, and brother Robert Irwin. Steve died at the age of 44 in September 2006 after being pierced with a stingray barb. Bindi captioned the post, adding a heart emoji to Together Forever. Bindi also honored Steve Saturday at the Australians' Father's Day. She posted a throwback video of her dad marveling over her lion costume. The star wrote, "The Lion King, happy Australian Father's Day. I'm thankful every day that these moments were captured on camera." Terry paid tribute to her late husband on Twitter. She wrote, "Happy Father's Day, Australia. More than anything, Steve loved being a dad. He'll be so proud of his kids. Sending love to all the dads today." Steve was honored with the posthumous Hollywood Walk of Fame star in April. Bindi, Terry, and Robert attended the ceremony in Los Angeles where they discussed Steve's memory with reporters. Bindi told Entertainment Tonight, "It's been over 10 years now, and the grief is always going to be there, but I think now it's moving forward and remembering everything Dad worked so hard for." Kim Kardashian's son holds his baby sister in a cute new photo. Kardashian filmed between 2-year-old son Saint West, 7-month-old daughter Chicago West all over Labor Day weekend. The picture shows Saint smiling as Chicago sits on his shoulder. Kardashian ward off any potential mom shamers in the caption. She wrote, "Wild hair don't care. Don't worry, I'm holding her up from the back." Kardashian is parents to Saint, Chicago West's husband, rapper and designer Kanye West. She told her followers in August that Saint and Chicago are inseparable. The Keeping Up with the Kardashian star previously told People Saint is obsessed with having a younger sister. She said the toddler also loves her cousins, including Stormi Webster and True Thompson. Kardashian says, "Saint, every time he sees Stormi and True, he's like, 'I have a baby. Do you want to see my baby?' He's so obsessed with having a little sister. It's really, really cute." She also added, "They are so good together, but I think Saint is probably most excited about all the babies." Catherine Zeta-Jones wished son Dylan well after sending him off to college. The 48-year-old actress took to Instagram after seeing 18-year-old Dylan off to Brown University with husband Michael Douglas and 15-year-old daughter Carrie's. Zeta-Jones shared a video set to Electric Light Orchestra's song Mr. Blue Sky. The video gave fans a glimpse of Dylan's dorm room and also featured throwback footage from the teenager's childhood. Zeta-Jones captioned the clip, "Let the lectures really begin. I love you, Dylan. Good luck in the next exciting and enlightening chapter of your life." Zeta-Jones and Douglas shared a moment with Dylan ahead of their son's high school prom in May. Zeta-Jones previously told Jimmy Kimmel Live both of her children want to go into show business. The actress says, I know it's going to be hard for them because they've got their grandfather, Kirk Douglas, they've got me, they've got Michael, but they are so inherently love it and they're good." She also added, "I've had a wonderful life in this business, so if they want to do it, they know the hardships and the percentages of who makes it and who doesn't, so I just think that they've got the talent, and I know that they have the drive." Zeta-Jones and Carrie's appeared on the September cover of Towns and Country. Carrie's said in the interview she feels the need to constantly prove herself to people because of her famous parents. Mr. Robot star Carly Chaikin is engaged to be married. The 28-year-old actress showed off her engagement ring in a photo Monday after accepting boyfriend Ryan Bono's proposal. It shows Chaikin flashing her ring during an outing with Bono. The couple both wear sunglasses and casual ensembles in the photo. Chaikin wrote in the caption, "If you had asked me 1 week in, I would have said yes, but I've gotten to be with this man for almost 5 years and can't wait for it to be forever," at Dutch Mayhem. Chaikin also showed off her ring in a video on Instagram. The clip shows the star dancing to Beyonce's hit song, Single Ladies. Chaikin played Darlene Ellerson on Mr. Robot, which co-stars Rami Malek, Portia Doubleday, and Christian Slater. Series creator Sam Ismail confirmed last week that the USA Network series will end after season 4. Fans have called the military duty exemption for South Korean boy band BTS, citing their contributions to enhancing the national image abroad. Fans have filed online petitions to demand that the government should revise the current Military Service Act to have BTS benefit from the exemption rule as Olympic gold medalists do. Requests have been raised as the government will allow 42 South Korean athletes who won gold medals in the Asian Games to be exempt from the mandatory military service. Under the law, Olympic gold medalists and winners of classical music and dance contests are granted exceptions from military service. All able-bodied South Korean men between the ages of 18 and 35 should serve in the military from 18 months to 22 months, depending on service. Fans have questioned whether ranking top on Billboard charts twice would equal winning gold medals at global sports events. A petitioner to the presidential office line wrote, "When winning top positions is not only in sports, but also science, music, art, engineering, and academia all qualify young adults for the military exemption rule. I raise a question over the current military service law that only grants athletes military exemption." Another petitioner said, "BTS is also on the forefront in promoting the national image abroad. Shouldn't they be qualified for the military duty exemption?" BTS topped the Billboard 200 albums charts with Love Yourself Answer on Monday. The group also ranked atop of the chart of their Love Yourself tier in May. The office of President Moon Jae-in tweeted, "Huge congratulations to BTS on topping the Billboard 200 for the second time." Prime Minister Lee Nak-yeol also congratulated BTS. She said, "Bravo to BTS for securing top of Billboard twice this year. Those who've ranked top on Billboard charts twice have only been superstars like the Beatles, Elvis Presley, and Frank Sinatra." A lawmaker also raised the issue in July. Ha-taek-young of the minor opposition Bareum Miri Party said that the current military service exemption law is too outdated to reflect contemporary Korean society. According to Aju News, Ha says it has a problem with its fairness. Winning at classical music contests is entitled to military exemption, but not ranking top on Billboard charts. Grammy-winning singer Beyonce celebrated her 37th birthday. The star's mom, Tina Knowles, marked the occasion Monday evening by sharing a throwback picture of a 4-month-old Beyonce on Instagram. Beyonce turned 37 on Tuesday. The Tina explained in the caption, "It's already your birthday where you are, to the nicest owner of the most beautiful, generous, loving hearts ever." She says, "On this day, you were 4 months old, and I couldn't even control the excitement and pride and all the encompassing love I felt for you, my firstborn. I made a vow to love and cherish you every day for the rest of my life." Tina is parents to Beyonce and 32-year-old singer and actress Solange Knowles with Matthew Knowles, for whom she split in 2009 after 19 years of marriage. Tina wrote, "The day that you and your sister entered this world were the two best days of my life, hands down. It's a privilege to have carried you two in this body. Enjoy your B-Day. No one deserves it more. I love you." Beyonce herself is parents to 6-year-old daughter Blue Ivy and 14-month-old twins Rumi and Sir with her husband, rapper Jay-Z. She recalled in the September issue of Vogue how Jay-Z was a source of strength following the twins' difficult birth. The star says, "We spent many weeks in the NCIOU. My husband was a soldier and such a strong supporter system for me. I'm proud to have been a witness to his strength and evolution as a man, a best friend, and a father." Beyonce and Jay-Z will resume their On the Run tour September 11th at Arlington, Texas. Dua Lipa will release a South Korean group. The 20 singer collaborated with song Kiss and Make Up will appear on a forthcoming deluxe version of Lipa's self-titled debut album. Lipa announced the project and shared a track list for the new album. She wrote, "So excited to release a super deluxe edition of my album on October 19th with 3 new songs. Think about this as a little gift to wrap up this album cycle. Thank you for all the love and support." Lipa voiced her excitement in a subsequent tweet. She wrote, "I'm so excited that you guys are happy. I was very excited about this, but also sad because it's coming to an end, but also happy because new music and new era." Lipa met Blackpink members Jennie and Lisa at her concert in Seoul in May. She posted a photo with the K-pop stars on Instagram. The singer wrote, "In your area at Blackpink Official." Lipa is known for the singles New Rules, IDGAF, and One Kiss, and released her debut studio album in June 2017. Blackpink, consisting of Jennie, Lisa, Jisoo, and Rosie, and last released the EP Square Up in June. Dave Grohl was forced to postpone shows with the Foo Fighters after losing his voice. The 49-year-old singer and musician rescheduled 2 concerts in Canada, Tuesday in Edmonton and Thursday in Calgary, to October 22nd and October 23rd, respectively. The Foo Fighters announced the news on Monday on its official Twitter account. Grohl joked about U2 singer lost his voice over the weekend. The band wrote, "FF rescheduled 2 Canada dates due to illness. That's the last time I'll ever make out with Bono." Bono was performing with U2 at a show Friday in Berlin when he ended the show early due to a complete loss of voice. He said in a statement through U2's rep Sunday he'd soon be back to full voice. The singer said, "So happy and relieved that anything serious has been ruled out. My relief is tempered by the knowledge that the Berlin audience was so inconvenienced." Grohl and the Foo Fighters will next perform Saturday in Vancouver, British Columbia, while Bono and U2 will take the stage on Thursday in Cologne, Germany. Halsey gets cozy to G-Eazy in a pair of brand new photos following their split. The 23-year-old singer fueled reconciliation rumors with the picture Saturday on Instagram after kissing G-Eazy on stage at his concert Friday in New Jersey. The photo shows Halsey putting her arms around G-Eazy and cupping the rapper's face. The pair appeared to be enjoying a day in the sun, with Halsey in a leopard print bikini and G-Eazy going shirtless. Halsey captioned the pictures with the tongue emoji. The post has received over 1.6 million likes as of Tuesday morning, with many inquiring about the pair's relationship status in the comment. One person wrote, "Y'all are back together again." E-News says G-Eazy introduced Halsey as the most beautiful woman on the planet at his show Friday at the PNC Banks Arts Center in Holmdel. The pair shared a passionate kiss after performing their hit single, Him and I. A source said in August they're working on their relationship. They consider each other family and are in good terms now, but it's not fully back together. Halsey and G-Eazy called it quits in July after a year of dating. Halsey said at the time that she and G-Eazy were taking some time apart. Machine Gun Kelly has lashed out at Eminem in a new diss track titled Rap Devil after Eminem mentioned the rapper in his new album Kamikaze. Rap Devil, a play of Eminem's 2013 song Rap God, featured Kelly poking fun at Eminem's age, the quality of his albums, and it's believed that Eminem attempted to use his manager, Paul Rosenberg, to stop his career. Kelly released a diss track on Monday after Eminem took aim at Kelly on Kamikaze's track Not Alike. The song featured Eminem addressing his comments Kelly made about his daughter Haley being attractive. Eminem says, and I'm talking to you, but you already know who the fuck you are, Kelly. I don't use sublimes and sure as fuck don't sneak diss, but keep commenting on my daughter. Kelly raps on Rap Devil. Tough talk from a rapper paying millions for security a year. I think my dad's gone crazy. Yeah, Haley, you're right. Dad's always mad, cooped up in the studio yelling at the mic. You're sober and bored. I know, about to be 46-year-old dog. Kelly on Twitter commented on releasing the diss track. I'm standing up for not just myself, but my generation. I'm doing the same fucking shit you did back in your days. Life is still real on my side, and I had to take time from the grind to defend myself from someone I call an idol. Love, Rap Devil. Kamikaze, Eminem's 10th studio album, was released on Friday. The release features 13 tracks and a cover art that pays homage to the Beastie Boys' album License to Ill. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1964, The House of the Sun by the Animals tops the U.S. pop charts. The chart-topping American acts like Steve Lawrence, Go Away Little Girl, and Jimmy Shack in 1963. 1963 has been a year filled with promise. And then came the Beatles, whose dramatic arrival in January 1964 clearly posed a commercial threat. By the middle of 1964, with Louis Armstrong's Hello Dolly and Dean Martin's Everybody Loves Somebody both having earned #1 pop hits, it may have seemed that the worst was over. But then came another blow in the form of the Animals, whose signature hit, House of the Rising Sun, reached #1 on the pop charts on this date in 1964. Steeped into a musical idiom very different from She Loves You and I Want to Hold Your Hand, House of the Rising Sun hinted an entirely new line of attack from the forces of the British invasion. While some have claimed that the Animals' rendition of House of the Rising Sun was lifted fairly directly from the version Bob recorded from his 1962 debut album, Dylan himself appeared to have lifted his from fellow Greenwich Village folkie Dave Van Ronk. In any event, it was the Animals version that topped the pop charts on this date in 1964 and made Dylan himself jump out of his seat in enthusiasm when he first heard it on the radio. And that is your entertainment report for December 5th, 2018. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report and it'll take you to the page. Good night and God bless you all.